You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Welcome to A Mess in the Kitchen, the podcast all about demystifying home cooking. I'm Molly Mogan-Cat, a food and travel writer who loves to cook, but is only so at it. My co-host, Dusty Kugler, is a former food stylist, caterer, and food fanatic that always makes cooking look effortless and somehow manages to clean up after herself in the process. We talk recipes, cooking, tips and techniques, our favorite kitchen gear, mishaps, and successes. We believe eating good food at home doesn't have to be so complicated, and if you screw up, who cares? That's why God invented frozen pizza. Here's the show. Dusty, guess what time it is?
I know what time it is. We're going to talk about what?
Breakfast on A Mess in the Kitchen, where we talk about food and stuff.
Yay! I love the subject, so I'm
know.
excited.
Well, first of all, I want to just say that one of my highlights every year, except for this last year and probably the year before that, is on my birthday. We usually go out for breakfast because it's both of our favorite meals.
I know. We love it. And we didn't do it this year. I don't think we did it last year.
I don't think.
You were gone.
And also
COVID.
coronavirus.
Yeah. You were in, you were at your cabin.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's right there around that 4th of July holiday.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's going to be our 2022 goal.
Yes.
Maybe we should celebrate half birthdays.
Yeah. I'm into it.
Let's do that. So we'll have a half birthday breakfast outing.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll have one for my birthday.
Yeah.
And then we'll have one for my half birthday.
Great.
And then your real birthday.
Great. And Beth's birthday probably too.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Oh, are you a breakfast eater?
Why I am. How about you?
I am.
Now, always? Like
Yes.
every day? Same.
Always. I can't. Like, I wake up and the first thing I want to do is race downstairs, turn on the coffee pot.
Yep.
And then, I could literally eat breakfast like 5 minutes after I get out of bed.
I can, but I have a weird thing about drinking coffee with food.
Oh,
You know that,
preference
right?
is you want it separate.
Yeah. Same with like
Beer.
how we are with beer and like how I am with drinks, like even soda when I used to drink that. I can't drink anything but water with food. I don't know why. And I probably don't even really drink that much water with food. I feel like I just eat.
Yeah, I'm a little bit in that camp as well.
I'm going to start paying attention. So first thing I do is coffee.
Yes.
Then I exercise typically. Because if I don't, like if I eat, then I'm like, ugh. But if I don't exercise, then I'm right into eating.
Yeah.
Because I love breakfast so much.
Me too. So what is your go-to, like what does a normal breakfast look like for you?
Like weekday, work
Yeah,
day?
weekday.
Okay. I've got a few things that I do.
Okay.
I like a smoothie every once in a while, but it can't have yogurt in it. This is going to really sound like the Harry Met Sally thing.
Yes.
I know.
Okay.
I don't like those yogurty ones because they make my stomach so full. And then I'm like kind of disgusted the whole rest of the day. And and I'm trying to figure out what else to eat without feeling so full because I'm hungry, but I'm bloated maybe.
Yeah, no, okay, so I'm with you on this where I actually don't really like eating smoothies for breakfast unless it's with something else because I just feel like they're never that satisfying.
So if it's one of those thin smoothies that's more like a drink or like just fresh fruit, then I'm into it.
Okay.
And then I'll have some like nuts or granola or whatever along with it. But for the most part, I'm not really a smoothie person, but I am a plain Greek yogurt with fruit. I have fruit every single morning. Strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, peaches. It doesn't matter, whatever's in season. But I cannot have breakfast without fruit. Can't do it. Can't.
Oh, this
Ever.
is actually, remember when we would stay at like the W in New York, we'd get like $25 fruit bowls that were like literally the same shitty fruit bowls that you would get at like Panera.
Totally. It's
But-
side. Fruit
Yeah,
side.
we were like, oh,
Well, it had them.
cantaloupe.
It had a mint sprig on it.
Oh, yeah.
Usually. So, I mean, come on. But I have to have that. Or banana with Old Home natural peanut butter.
Oh my God, it's the best peanut butter.
It doesn't separate.
No.
It's the only natural peanut butter. Well, somebody proved me wrong because I'd love to know if
Oh
there was
no,
one
there's
other.
the one that I do is the one that you grind yourself at the co-op. If
Oh.
I go there.
Oh, what do?
You grind it yourself at the co-op. Yeah.
That's typically my thing. Or if it's a weekend,
Yes.
full on omelet, scrambled eggs, got to have some meat and typically toast, something like that. I'm not really a pancakey kind of person, but you know what my favorite thing in the world is?
What?
Breakfast pastries. You know that?
Yeah.
With coffee.
Yes.
Now that's something I will drink coffee with, but that's it. And it can't have chocolate in it. See?
Oh no. Yeah, I don't like a chocolate pastry.
Yuck. Why? That's dessert.
I agree.
Breakfast pastry, a little salty, a little sweet.
Yep. Okay, so mine is I very much gravitate toward an egg-based breakfast.
Gotcha.
So what I like to do is, I know I've talked about this before, but like a weekly frittata kind of thing or crustless quiche. Same thing.
Yeah.
Egg bake. It's all the same thing, just
Yes.
fancier words.
I agree. Well,
Quiche,
and I don't-
frittata, egg bake. I mean,
but quiche has crust, which I don't like.
oh, I kind of like it.
Egg pie.
But that's
Anyway.
more of a weekend thing. So
Okay.
weekday, I will scramble, 8 or 9 eggs and then kind of dig through my fridge, see what I got going on there. So I'll do like sauteed onions and spinach and mushrooms, or like, I don't know, peppers and onions, or potatoes and something.
Do you ever put like bacon or sausage? Or,
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Sometimes, and then usually we'll do like a half pound of some sort of meat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's
then
weekend or weekday?
weekday. So I'll do this
Okay.
like on a Sunday
Yeah.
in a pie tin or in some sort of like casserole dish,
Mhm.
and then bake it for 45 minutes with a bunch of cheese on it.
Yes.
Usually, and usually I feel like I think I put foil over the top just to keep it for most of the baking so it doesn't get too like dried out.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but I think that is a Josh Cat thing that he has
Oh.
convinced me we need to do.
Well, it depends. Do you not put milk in your?
No, I
Okay.
do usually.
Then you don't really need to do it,
No.
but you can if
Yeah.
it works. Who cares?
I don't know.
Do you
I don't
broil it at the end?
If I'm feeling up to it. But then the thing is, I don't eat it that night. I
Yeah.
eat it every morning for breakfast.
Yeah, I have
So
a
I-
hard time not eating it when it comes out of the oven.
Oh, I don't. I just am like, okay, here's my breakfast for the week. And then we just
Makes
cut,
sense.
so then it's like 8 servings or
Yeah.
something.
I'm going to share on our website Darcy Beaver's
Oh,
egg bake recipe because it's
so good.
the best.
Yeah.
Did I make that for your shower? No, I made it pineapple upside down cake.
No, you
Wait, did I make that too?
it for some, or maybe I made it for somebody's something shower.
I don't
know.
know.
I've made it. It's really good.
But if you're like thinking egg bake, I'm not sure about it. You look on our website, you make this recipe. Thank you, Darcy, for the recipe. It is so good.
Yeah. What, isn't it like
It's all
sausage and
yeah, you can do spicy
hash browns?
and hash browns or those cubed potatoes, but not the ones with the peppers and the onions. Because that
Okay.
makes it like waterier.
Oh,
Waterier?
yeah. Whatever.
More water. More, you know what I mean. Anyway, so that, and then like a dozen eggs, some milk, some salt and pepper, and then cheese if you want. She does like a spicy cheese, like you know how you can get the already shredded
Yeah.
chipotle something. It is so good with salsa and some sour cream if you like that.
Yep.
But that's like cabin food.
Yes,
that's
that
what we
is
do
good
at the
cabin
cabin.
food.
Somebody
And
will make
sometimes,
that.
actually, if you're like, I try to not eat too much gluten, but sometimes if I have leftover bread in the freezer or something, I'll cut up some of that and put it in with eggs, and that's super delicious.
Yeah, my mother-in-law makes that one with like green chilies, bread crumbs or whatever. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
bunch of those that are really, really tasty. I like
And
those.
then today for breakfast, so a lot of times, so I, live with two little tyrants, 3 and 5, who demand so much every morning. Like they both want oatmeal, except for them they don't eat it, and they both want eggs and cheese, and then except for they won't eat it. It's like such a battle every day. So a lot of times we have leftover scrambled eggs, which is sort of like not something I would choose to eat on purpose, but because we have them, I'll make breakfast tacos. So like tortilla, warm up some eggs with we have vegetables that are sauteed or something.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had leftover eggs, but I get it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I
gotta do
didn't
what you
until
gotta do. Yeah.
Till these kids. And then also every Sunday we make a big thing of oatmeal for the kids and then just warm it up every day.
Neither of my kids ever ate oatmeal except for when they were babies and they just, you just shoved whatever there was in the spoon. Neither of them. Hattie occasionally will. Prentice loves it, but I don't know. Nobody really likes breakfast like I do. Rafferty does. And we'll go out to breakfast. When I go visit her in Milwaukee, we always go out for breakfast.
It's the best meal to go out for.
But Prentice doesn't even eat food until noon or 1 every day. I'm like, how is your brain working?
Yeah, no. Does he drink coffee?
I just started drinking coffee a couple of years ago, but he will occasionally have an RX bar, which I totally get. I like RX bars, but they have to be the fruit ones. I don't want anything with chocolate in it. Ew.
Well, that is
and I have to have a handful of nuts to go with it because there's not enough nuts. There's just weird fruit.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Molding.
Yeah,
Do you know
I don't
what I
know. RX bars are not for me. I like flour bars though.
See, I don't like those because I don't like the texture.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I like that. You know why I like the RX bars? Because you have to pull on them like taffy because they're hard.
Oh yeah, and then I'm like, why are they hard?
I know, but I like them. Anyway, I will tell you what's your least favorite breakfast food? Because I got a couple.
I would say, first of all, I would never ever order or make eggs Benedict.
Yeah. Oh my God, me either. I worked in a restaurant too long, watched that hollandaise sit around for hours until it's separated. No, thank you.
Yeah, no. And then I also do not like a strictly sweet breakfast. I like French. I like a couple bites of French toast. I like a couple bites of a pancake. I like an old fashioned donut, but I couldn't sit down and eat a big plate of just waffles.
Yeah. Well,
without
same.
dying.
I definitely love a donut. I also have the donut. That's a breakfast pastry, basically.
Yeah.
But it can't be a glazed one. It has to be a cake one.
Yes.
Preferably with sugar and cinnamon and that kind of thing. Or powder.
Yeah.
Or something. But I do not like French toast. Why are there scrambled eggs on the outside of bread? And it's sweet. And you put syrup on it. Yuck. It is so nasty. Whenever my mom always orders French toast, I'm like, oh, God. Why would you eat that? A pancake I get.
Yeah.
But French toast has eggs on it, cooked on the outside of it.
I don't think I have as big of a problem with it as you do, but
I don't. Well, then you put powdered sugar on it.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Powdered sugar is weird because first of all, it gets everywhere.
Monte Cristo. Is that what you were thinking?
No, I just hate how it gets on your nose and you look like you've been doing cocaine.
Okay, that's really funny.
I'm such a mess. Can't have one bite of food without just spilling everywhere.
Really? Is that a new thing? Because I don't really remember you doing that.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm spilling on my shirt all of the time.
Well, coffee sometimes, but I don't remember you. I don't remember you always spilling food.
Oh.
No.
I don't know.
I'm going to give you a pass on that because
Okay,
I
cool.
don't feel like you do that. But maybe I'm just not around you enough.
That might be true.
Anything else you don't like for breakfast?
I mean, I kind of just like it all.
Okay, so we're going to go out for breakfast at like a divey breakfast place. What are you ordering?
American breakfast.
Yep, same. Well, mostly. Unless they have a good Denver omelet.
It's like a joke, actually, with Josh and I, where I'll look at the menu and be like, oh, those chilaquiles look good. Or what about...
And then you always get the same thing.
I'm like, okay, I'll get 2 eggs over easy, hash browns, toast, preferably sourdough if you have it, bacon, and screw the grape jelly, strawberry only.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I get that.
Concord grape. I'm like, what is that?
It's fake.
I know.
I mean, I guess
purple.
it's not. It's just, well, jelly's kind of weird if you think about it, but whatever. I do the same, except for I have to look at every single thing on the menu. Occasionally, if it's later than like 8 or 9, I'll go with the like huevos rancheros or chilaquiles. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, American breakfast or like an omelet with vegetables. But I get sausage.
Oh.
I don't go bacon.
All
I
right.
spent my whole life eating bacon at my mom and dad's house. My mom's a bacon freak. So over medium or scrambled eggs. And then I don't go with sourdough like most people do. If they have an English muffin, I do that.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
But I go either mixed fruit jelly because I'm always like, a little bit of everything. Yeah. You know how sometimes you go a place and they just give you whatever it is?
Yes, I know. You're like,
the orange stuff.
No whammy. Oh, I like the marmalade.
Do you? I don't.
I only like it though I like it on toast, and then I also like it on a croissant.
I like the mixed fruit or strawberry or raspberry or all those. I'm not really big on the orange thing because it always seems like I don't even know what the word I'm trying to think of. I'm not a big fan, but I
curdled?
do like no, not curdled. Like remember those Jell-O squares?
Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of.
Okay, no,
not
that's fair.
Like smooth. It's like weird, compact,
lumpy, and
I just don't like it. But I do like apple butter, like those butters. Mm-hmm. I like the sweet butter and the salty butter. I like all those. So anyway, I like breakfast. Period.
I do too. So this is a big debate going on in my house right now.
Okay,
how do you make scrambled eggs?
Well, me personally.
Yep.
Okay, so I take eggs, I crack them and put them in a bowl.
Yes.
And then I mix them up with a fork. Then I put salt and pepper and a little bit of milk in them. And I mix it up some more. And then I spray the pan. Mm-hmm. And then I pour them in there. And then I wait until the edges get a little bit like done. And then I use the spatula thing and mix them around. And then I wait. And then I don't like them watery. Like a lot of people like them runny. I don't want them hard and like dry. But I pay a lot of attention to the scrambled eggs. That's how I make them. How do you make them?
Okay, so I basically do all of those same things, but Josh is always on my case because I do them very, very low. Like,
oh, you mean heat? Same.
Yeah, he's
I don't do them high.
They take forever. I'm like,
yeah, but they taste good.
They taste like the texture's so much better. They're like,
and they're done without being like dry
and like brown.
Yeah, I don't like the brown stuff.
Your eggs do not want a tan.
No,
no,
definitely not.
No,
that's how I cook them too. I guess I wasn't thinking about temperature. They seem to take a little while.
They do.
It's okay though. It's worth it. Do you like hard-boiled eggs? Not that that's really a breakfast, but it can be.
I absolutely do like a hard-boiled egg so long as you make them correctly.
Yeah, I don't like the green thing on the inside.
No. How do you make yours?
I don't remember. I Google it every time. I do. But I do like when I get them exactly right. Like I boil them for a certain amount of time, then I put the lid on them and turn it off, and then I run them under cold water and put them in ice. Yeah. But I can't tell you how.
And I have them submerged in water and bring it to a boil, and then turn off the burner, and then let it sit for like 11 minutes.
Yeah, maybe it's covered. 11. I do something, but I have to Google that and corn every time.
Yeah, I know corn is like.
I'm always like, do I turn it off? Is that what I do? Is that the egg? Or is that the corn? I don't know why I can't remember either one of those.
They're all kind of the same.
Kind of, right?
Also, why? Now we're going to sound high. Or by we, I mean I. Okay, are eggs a dairy product? I mean, don't you think when you think about like the food pyramid?
I think they're under.
They shouldn't be, but
are they?
I don't know.
I don't think
they aren't. But I mean, why do they go together in my head?
Because they look like milk does. on the picture. You know what I mean? The same color.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Carton.
I guess. I don't know. I've never thought of them as dairy.
Me neither, but I don't know why that's like a thing in my head.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
They're related, but they're not.
No, they're not. Butter is.
Yeah.
Related not to eggs, but to milk.
Well, yes.
Anyway, what else were you going to ask me about?
I was going to ask you how you make bacon at home. Do you allow that at your house?
I do.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I do it all at once. I buy the big pack at Costco, and I do it all at once, and I bake it only. I do not fry bacon.
I don't fry bacon either. Stinks up your house, and it's so messy.
That's what it's not even, so my sister, before she passed away, if anybody was making bacon even like a block away, she would gag.
Oh,
she cannot stand the smell, but she loved to eat it. And I was always like, you're faking. I'm like, how can you eat it if you can't stand to smell it? I can't stand to smell peach schnapps. I certainly can't drink it.
No.
But I was like, you're faking. No, I mean, she would be like full on like,
and your mom, I mean, like when your mom comes to visit, I feel like the first thing she does is just make a bunch of bacon so she has bacon fat to cook with.
And sausage grease and any kind of meat grease she can find. Yes, definitely. Yeah. But my house smells like it for a month. And I will candle and windows open in the middle of winter. Like I try to get rid of that shit and it just won't. But it's messy. That's what I like less about it. Mm-hmm. Grease popping. I've been burned by grease popping so many times. No. And plus, it gets just as crispy in the oven, and you can like degrease it.
And do you also, if you do it, especially on like parchment or
I do it on foil.
On foil, yeah. I was gonna say either of them makes cleanup so much easier.
Oh yeah, you just roll that shit up and put it in the garbage.
Good. Bye. Yep.
Love it.
Okay, and with that, we are gonna take a break. And we're back.
Never gets old.
It doesn't. At least not to us.
Wait, we need to round out the breakfast thing, though.
Okay. Yes.
So, breakfast restaurants. Like, best place I ever had breakfast was?
Oh, actually, one of the best places I've ever had breakfast was, do you remember when we went to the Breslin?
Oh, my God. That is on my list.
Yes. We went to the Breslin in New York. At the Ace Hotel.
Yes.
And this was so notable because at this breakfast, I ordered, I'll never forget it. It was like a curry, lentil, lamb sausage, fried egg thing.
I didn't order that.
No, but okay. So this is, I mean, literally you were like, if you're going to a divey breakfast place, what do you order? American breakfast. If you go to a fancy place, what do you order? American breakfast. Right. I ordered the same thing. Always. Like, it's kind of embarrassing.
But you didn't there. And it was like,
so good.
Do I want a bite of that? What did I order? Pastry board.
Oh,
and
you
it was
did?
unbelievable. Don't you remember?
No.
I took a bite of every single one of them. There was like 10 of them. But then I had some eggs or something too. But they were so good. That was a really good breakfast.
That's funny that's on your list too.
And we were full for like.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
8 hours. Do you remember that? It was so filling.
It was
really good. I really liked that. Mm-hmm. I also liked another one. One of my other ones was with you also.
Okay.
I wonder if you remember this. The Raleigh Hotel in Miami, sitting outside.
Yes.
And the fruit was really good, but it was also like just the atmosphere because it's such a cool hotel. Actually, I don't even know if it's open anymore, but I think they were renovating it for a while.
Maybe.
But it's that cool place where like Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin and all those like super cool old Hollywood people would stay. And it's so nostalgic and so cool.
Yeah.
But
it's like
food.
You feel like you're
amazing.
in Cuba.
Yeah. Food was amazing.
Yeah. Yep. I remember eating shishito peppers there. I don't remember what we had for breakfast.
We had, of course, a big fruit plate.
I remember what I was wearing. Oh, I also remember you showed your tattoos to our friend Doug.
Oh, that's right. I might have done that. Maybe I did that.
Oh.
I have done that a few times, but it's not. I think we should probably explain. It's actual tattoos, not tattoos, because I had to have both of my breasts taken off, and then I got a tattoo for a nipple because I didn't want a nipple, and they are the weirdest things ever.
Yeah, you've tattooed. They're well, I've seen them. They're like
Not
3D.
anymore. Not anymore.
What are they like? I know they just fade.
Yeah. Like,
oh yeah, you'd have to get them redone.
Yeah, and one of my girlfriends is like, "Oh, should we go get those redone?" I'm like, "No, never in a million years. Why would I do that?"
I don't know.
No.
Oh, is that weird that that's what I remember from that breakfast?
No, it was actually funny.
He
wanted to see them.
Yes, Big Gay Doug.
Big Gay Doug wanted to see my
We love him.
tattoos. But anyway, I don't remember that.
I do.
I remember the food, and it was good. The fruit was so amazing. We had eggs. We had ordered a bunch of stuff, of course, and really, really, really strong coffee. That was really good.
Oh,
I really like that place. But then, like, around here, I love the Cuban and Colombian breakfast places. Like, what's the place that we go?
Victor's.
Yep. 1959, 1979. What's it called?
1959 Cafe. It's so good.
So good.
So tiny.
Corn pancake. Now,
Yes.
that's a pancake I will order. But
so
it doesn't
good.
need anything but butter. And
It kind of tastes like cornbread.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very good.
It's good. They got a lot of sauces there.
I went there for my birthday this year.
Did
and
you?
it's like a place where you have to order 3 breakfasts to get all of the things you want.
Yeah, but it's
They
worth
have
it.
Plantains and
It's worth
black
it.
beans and
And you have to wait
yucca.
forever.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but all the rest of the places, I feel like we got most cities, like I can think of 10 places in Chicago that I love for breakfast.
Okay. One place that I'm obsessed with, and let's see, this is another one. I went on this trip with Arlene, my daughter, and Josh, my husband. I think Arlene was like 6 months old. We went to Boston.
Oh.
And went to Joanne Chang has a restaurant, Flower. It's like I think you order at the counter, and I found the recipe online, and when I read it, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm making that, because it's just it's just
what was
a lot.
it?
Okay. They have it's an egg sandwich. So first it's on focaccia bread that they make.
Okay. So that's going to be good.
Yeah. And then the egg, it's like a souffle sort of egg thing. So I read the recipe, and of course
it's like fluffy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's cut into a square. So like you make a giant pan of it, and when I was reading the recipe, it's like put it in a baking dish, but then in another pan, in a water bath. And then there's just so many steps and so much cream, whatever. But it was like I did bacon and then cheese, obviously, and it was like that sounds good. Eating a pillow. So
Eating a pillow, but
in
one.
a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I forgot to ask and maybe just make a statement is egg sandwiches are so satisfying.
They're the best.
And you know what's the best condiment on it?
Jelly.
Yeah. Salt and sweet. So
I know,
good.
it's so good. And
best.
like a sausage. Sausage is better than bacon on something like that, because bacon, I feel like when you take a bite and it all kind of like falls apart.
Yeah, but sausage with the round thing.
Yeah.
And I will say, I know you don't like grape jelly.
Oh, no, they're good on...
grape is good on that.
Yeah.
Like when I was pregnant for the first time with this kid who's 21, we lived down the street from a McDonald's. I might have taken her there every single day in my belly and had a sausage McMuffin with grape jelly on it.
That explains a lot.
It's really bad. I was just craving them.
They're so good.
I'm like, why are these so good?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't even have an egg on it. That one.
Wait.
You have to order it with egg.
Oh,
it's
like a sausage McMuffin
with egg.
Oh my God.
But the other one was just egg McMuffin with the weird ham Canadian bacon thing.
No. Ham is my least favorite breakfast meat.
Same with Prentice. I like it if it's fried.
Oh yeah. My dad is, I'm convinced my dad secretly has I don't know, steak in some sort of like pork production place, because he's like so obsessed with ham.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could say that about myself. I like it. I would say it would be the last meat I would order, except for like, I don't think I'm really big into like the chicken breakfast things.
Yeah, or like turkey sausage.
I like turkey sausage at some places, but it's a crapshoot. Let's be honest.
Truly.
Sometimes it tastes real weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes like when people put the sweet stuff into the sausage, I'm like, no. Yeah. Well, at least we're on the same page.
Any other favorite breakfast places you want to highlight?
I like old school places.
I mean, that's kind of my thing. I kind of just like an old school, like...
Diner.
Yeah, diner. Our favorite place growing up, there was a place in our town where my cabin is called Whistling Vern's Cafe.
Yum.
And Vern was in his house. So he lived upstairs. And then, I don't know, but your breakfast would take as long... I mean, depending on how many smoke breaks he took during his
Did he
cooking.
whistle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
and
sense
then their big thing was get your own damn coffee. So there was a coffee station. You had to get up and get your own coffee. And I think breakfast was like $2.75 for a pancake, bacon,
like
2 eggs, and toast.
My favorite place in Chicago, it made me want to own a... Well,
you still want to.
I always wanted to own a breakfast
I'd work there.
spot. I mean, from 6:30 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, and then you're just done. I'm up anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Sounds
just have
fun.
to find the right person because it's really hard to get everything done at the same time. But it was called Pauline's, which is my mom's name. But I loved Pauline's because it was in Ravenswood, this cute little neighborhood in Chicago, and nothing matched. Like they literally got every table, every chair, every piece of silverware, and every plate from garage sales.
Oh, that's my kind of place.
Nothing matched. Like you would have a super fancy fork and then like maybe a knife that looked like somebody broke part of it off. Like nobody even cared. Not one thing matched. Same with the coffee cups and saucers. Yep. And I was just like, okay. And all those like 1950s retro tables, you know, I'm talking about with the silver or the chrome stuff. I don't know. And the food was just always really good, but there wasn't a lot to choose from. It was like, this is what we have. Take it or leave it.
No, it was my kind of place.
I took it a lot.
Place.
I loved it. So that's one of my favorites.
All right. I want to hear other people's go-to breakfast places.
Yeah.
I would rather go out for breakfast than any other meal.
Yeah, I would say I like dinner a lot because I like alcohol, but I also, I don't like to drink alcohol at breakfast.
I don't either. No. Brunch is like,
if I had a bloody, if I had a bloody, it would be like noon at a party.
Yeah.
I'm not going to order a bloody with breakfast typically. I like coffee and water.
Me too. Actually, I like 1,000 drinks at breakfast.
Yeah, me too. Coffee, water, soda. When I used to drink soda, I used to always like a Coke.
And orange juice.
Yeah, I don't like juice. I like grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
But you never know what you're getting there either.
For like the people bringing all the stuff, like your servers, like carrying a
million things.
Yeah, a big tray of drinks. And I'm just like, don't fall.
That's your waitressing nightmare.
Yeah. Well, that happened to me my first night. My first night waiting tables, I dropped a whole tray of Mai Tais.
Oh, what a shame.
It was so embarrassing.
Oh.
Well, and part of it too was the guy, I was like, can I just carry these with my hands? And he was like, no.
Really?
Yep.
Well, my first jobs, I worked in like basically the Regal Beagle from Three's Company, which you guys are too young to know, but it was basically just an office building bar. It was only accountants, lawyers, bankers, occasional wife.
It was like, oh, we go here because we don't like our family.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's why I said to my husband, the only way I'm marrying you is number 1, you can never kiss anybody ever again besides me. And number 2, you cannot own a bar or we'll get divorced.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think so too. But anyway, that, and then also I worked at a steakhouse, which was like golden Cadillacs and grasshoppers, like ice cream drinks.
Oh, yeah.
So that was kind of fun. So I knew how to make all old people drinks until I worked at a bar. By the time I got to like a bar in Chicago, like, you know, fun.
Yeah.
I was carrying like 4 drinks in one hand, and I don't have big hands. But I was never really good at the tray.
Oh, the tray. And it was just, the drinks were so tall.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of a problem.
Yeah. And I got rid of the tray usually on like a really busy night, like New Year's Eve, because I always worked those nights. St. Patrick's Day, I never went out. I always worked.
No.
And you'd have to walk with it like way above your head. And I'm like, nope, I'm just going to move my way through here with drinks in my hands. And people would move.
Yep.
Tray, they don't move.
No.
Anyway, that really doesn't have anything to do with breakfast.
Not really, but
No.
I think it's really an important conversation to have.
Informative. I'm full of information.
I think it's something that needs to be addressed.
I agree. I agree.
Should we move on to a listener question that is very breakfast related?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. This one comes from Pixie.
Oh, I love her.
Me too.
Okay.
How do I make hash browns crispy?
All right. What are you going to say?
Well, I Googled it because I actually have this problem.
Oh, I figured it out.
Well, the thing is, my husband is the hash brown person.
Oh, are they soft?
No, he does a great
good.
job.
Good.
And he's like, it's because you're not patient enough. It's on, yes.
It's on my list. Oil and patience.
Yes.
That is how you make them.
But I got another tip.
What is it?
I was looking it up. Is that you need to squeeze them out really
yeah.
well.
I don't do that.
So I have never really thought about it, but it does make sense because
You mean while you're cooking them, or
No,
like if you buy them
before.
frozen?
say if you shred
Okay.
potatoes.
That makes sense because they're very full of water.
Yeah. So you need to either, one of the tips I got was to like squish them through a potato ricer. That is not a thing I have.
Oh, I have one, but I don't like it.
I don't even get it.
If you don't like mushy food, you're not going to like it.
Yeah. So I think that's one I'll skip.
Okay.
But you can put them in like a towel.
Mm-hmm.
So long
Or
as you
paper
don't-
towels. Too.
Yeah. I guess like a tea towel works better.
But they stick.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never done it. I've seen somebody do it. They stick. And then you're like picking
Yes.
the little potato things
Off
off
the paper.
towel.
Well, I don't mind off the towel. I just don't want paper on them.
I don't want towel or paper on them. Anyway.
Well, I don't think you get towel.
Does Josh do
on 'em.
that?
No, but
I don't do
but
that
now I'm
either.
like, oh, that makes sense. You squeeze out as much liquid as you can,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like that's a problem with a lot of things that you want to get crispy is that
Mm-hmm.
they're like retaining moisture and then they actually steam
Mm-hmm.
instead of crisp.
Well, you have to stay on them also. And you have to not be afraid to put oil on them. So that
Yeah.
was my biggest thing.
Oh yeah.
I thought if I put oil on them, then they would get soggier.
Oh,
But
or
they
get
don't.
weird. Yeah.
They don't. You actually have to pour you have to pour the oil, and you have to wait until you can see the underneath kind of getting crispy.
Yeah.
And then you have to turn. The hard part is you have to turn the entire thing over,
Yeah.
which is pretty much next to impossible to do
Yeah.
in a pan. But you finally do, and then you have to pour more oil on it, and then
Okay.
you wait, and then you do it. So then that
How
oil,
high? How high are you doing these?
I do mine like medium high, just
Yeah.
because if you do them too high, then they're just going to get black and
Burned, yeah.
disgusting, and then the inside's going to be soft and wet.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I made the mistake of trying to do this when I was trying to feed everybody for a holiday,
Oh,
and then they were never done, and everything else was done. Like the
Yeah.
eggs were getting cold. So then I was like, all right, I'm going to perfect this shit. I figured it out, but you have to be super patient. And then really, if you need to, if they're not getting good, you can actually take them out of, because I usually do them in like a skillet,
Mhm.
either cast iron skillet or like nonstick. You can do either one. You can have a sheet pan
Mhm.
and put it either foil or parchment, and then you can put it in the broiler.
Yep.
And,
That
but you have
makes-
to spread them really
really
thin.
thin. And that was the
And
other
that'll
thing I
work.
was reading too, is that if you got to keep them really thin.
Yeah. If you have, it depends. You want to always, at least if you're making like, especially if you're going easy and making like frozen package, you
Mhm.
got to make that whole package. Like you can't make half of
No.
it, but you need a big skillet.
Yeah,
And you have to have a lot of oil.
Yeah.
And they're really good.
they are really good.
And salt.
Yeah, a lot of salt. That
yes.
helps.
That's a great question.
Yes. Thanks, Pixie.
Pixie, you're the best. What would we do without
Oh,
you?
God. If you have a question for us, you can call us at 612-930-2899, which is also 612-930-BUZZ. Okay. And you can find us on Instagram at A Mess in the Kitchen, Facebook, A Mess in the Kitchen Pod, email, A Mess in the Kitchen Pod at gmail.com. And of course, we also have a website, amessinthekitchen.com.
Come on, send us some questions.
Yeah, some real,
Or just give us some comments. Tell us
Yeah.
about your breakfast. Whatever.
yeah.
Tell us about
we're
your
listening.
day. We'll listen.
Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt. No, it's time to talk about Cookbook Club.
All right. Cookbook Club.
So today we're talking about the roasted butternut squash with brown butter and sage from
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates. so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Ina Garten's, what's this book called again? Modern Comfort Food. Such a hard title to remember.
It's every day. That's what I keep wanting to say is every day. But it's not.
Modern is the word, but everyday comfort food. That's what
I want to call it.
Yeah.
But I know that's not the name. That's okay though.
It is okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do. So one of the things I liked about this recipe is it's super simple.
Mm-hmm.
So basically you take a butternut squash, 2 pounds. I thought that was 2 butternut squash. I didn't weigh them.
I didn't weigh it. I just picked it up and was like, one's going to do.
Yeah.
So you did too.
I did too, but here's the deal is that
It's a lot. One is a lot.
One was a lot, but they were from our garden.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
One-upping me.
We'll get to that in a minute. So basically you peel it, cut it in half, scoop out the seeds, and you slice it into like little, we call them smileys at our house because I got kids and that's the only way they'll eat anything.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. So
or
they're
like
supposed
a
to be
cantaloupe.
Yes, or watermelon or whatever. Yeah. So they're supposed to be about a half an inch thick, which, oh my God, good luck ever doing. I could not do anything uniform like that.
No, I'm going to tell you what I did after you talk about what you did.
Okay. I can't wait. So you slice them, and then you toss them in olive oil, salt, pepper, and then roast them for like a half an hour on 400. And then in the meantime, you take butter, melt it, and then like for 2 or 3 minutes, cook some chopped up fresh sage, red pepper flakes. Do you like how I just remember this?
Yeah. Well, that's the sign of a good and easy recipe.
Yeah,
you totally remember it.
I'm not even
Could you
looking.
remember any of the ones from the other cookbook? Because I couldn't.
Make it, go, throw it away.
No, it wasn't that bad.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, and then at the end, you just take these like kind of crispy bits of what's it called, sage. And then a little bit of the butter, obviously, salt, lemon zest, and boom, that's the whole thing. You just drizzle it right over the top. So we did this with Josh at a venison tenderloin from when he went hunting, and I was like, oh my God, we're pioneers.
Yeah, you are.
We grew the squash.
Wow.
We grew the squash. You wrestled the deer with your bare hands.
Wow, you guys are urban pioneers.
We are. Next thing you know, we're going to get a bunch of chickens.
And another dog.
Oh, yeah. So, in general, I thought this recipe was super easy. Per usual, 30 minutes was not enough. You need to go longer. I never get things brown like they're supposed to.
Oh.
I needed like an extra probably 7 minutes in the oven, but then everything else was done, and I was like, shit. Yeah. I did the timing wrong.
Just broil it for a second?
Yeah, but I am afraid of the broiler.
You are?
Well, because
the broiler is your friend. I love the broiler.
I know, but I'm afraid I'm going to forget it.
Oh, yeah. Understandable.
Remember the pizza incident?
I do, but set a timer.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Timer. You're a busy mom. You're never going to remember it all.
I'm never going to remember anything. So Josh really liked it. He was like, I wish there was more of the sage, which maybe I didn't put enough in.
Yeah.
So what did you do?
Well, first of all, I didn't peel it.
Oh, okay.
I was paying attention, but I wasn't. It was just one of those days.
Yeah.
Which was today. And
You're like,
I was like,
I have to do this.
After I had scooped it out and done all of that, then I realized,
oh yeah.
Why didn't I read the first sentence? I'm like, you know what, though? It's going to be fine. Then, just like I had done before, I also didn't cut it. I just put it right in the oven.
Wait, what?
I scooped it out and I didn't cut it. I just put it in the oven.
Oh, okay, so you wait.
Yeah, I cut it in half and scooped out the seeds, and then I put olive oil and salt and pepper and all of that. And I did it in 2 halves. I'm telling you, my brain is not here right now. So
this is very relatable, though, I will say. It's like, oh my God, what?
So about halfway through, I was like, wait a minute. So I run into the kitchen, of course, because I left the room the entire time it was cooking. Why would I?
Were you at your house?
No, I was doing this at work.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you're like literally surrounded by like chefs.
I go, don't mind me. I'm just stealing the oven for the morning. So then I'm like, it's still fine because I'll just cut it when it comes out. Cuts perfectly in those 1/2-inch.
So yeah, I bet it does. Nice and.
It tasted amazing and it was so good. And mine was like a little blacker than yours, but not much. And it was mostly the stuff that went on the top. And I used rosemary instead of sage because I forgot it. Still was really good.
Whatever. I think, that's a good tip. It's like.
It was really good.
If you can use a lot of those sort of like kind of sturdier herbs, like cilantro, no.
Right.
Parsley, no. Rosemary, sure.
Yeah, it was really good.
Thyme, probably.
Yeah, I think it's all same stuff, different herb. But it was fine. It was looked different than that picture, and it looked different than your picture. Mm-hmm. But I have a feeling it tasted the same. It was really good.
So we kind of thought that that we were expecting more flavor, but it also could have been our butternut squash because
it's kind of potatoey.
Yeah. I don't know.
Starchy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's more flavor than a sweet potato, but I don't know. Mine cooked perfectly. I don't know how. So maybe we should put an addendum on that recipe. Like if you forget the first 2 things you're supposed to do, try this.
I don't know. I feel like this is a good lesson. Producer Beth said she likes when we talk about the things that we change in the recipes, whether intentionally or not.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that at all. Yeah. It just happened. And it still was good. So that is the sign of somebody who knows like how to write a recipe, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because you can still mess it up and it's still good.
Either that or it's somebody who just knows to keep going,
I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, what are you going to do? Peel off every little...
I couldn't peel it after I had already... Like, can you imagine peeling it after?
Like an hour.
I'm like, I'm just going to put it in. And then I just forgot to read.
Well, I know, but also, to be fair, you lost your cookbook somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I sent you a picture of the recipe.
Yeah.
And, but it was just the recipe, and you couldn't see the actual picture with it. No. So you're kind of screwed from the get-go.
Well, and also it was really tiny font. And I'm old. So I was like, I can't get this picture any bigger. Oh, well. So I kind of was winging it, but it turned out great. It was so yummy.
So in general, what are your thoughts on modern, not everyday comfort food from the Barefoot Contessa? Yay or nay?
Big yay.
Yes, big yay for me too. Would you say
easy? How
many stars out of 5?
I would say probably a lot but I only made a few things out of the book, so I'd like to do more. Like, she's got a lot of interesting, simple recipes in there, so I'll go 4, maybe even 5.
Yeah,
I'll get back to you on that once I cook some more out of it. But I really, really like how simple, and most of the recipes like have stuff you have already.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe not butternut squash, but you have all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing you don't have to like go online to find weird ingredients or, things that some recipes I'm like, I don't know. It's like preserved lemon and like some sort of weird herbs that
I know, like
just kind of snooty.
I know. I like her anyway.
Yeah.
She's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah. I would say, what's PBS. Guilty about it?
The PBS show.
Oh,
I love it. Have you ever watched it? And she talks about her husband, Jeffrey.
Yes.
I just love it.
Yeah, it's definitely, like I said, I think in a earlier episode, it's sort of like a church basement cookbook, but modern.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's where she got it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I liked it.
Me too. I give it like 4.4 stars.
Ooh, okay. I'll go with that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good for people.
Good enough. Buy it.
Yeah. Buy it.
Good job, Ina.
She's so poor. She needs your money.
You can borrow mine once I find it.
Hopefully she and Jeffrey can get through the day.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, and we'll Catch you next season, I guess.
Hi.
Thank you for listening to A Mess in the Kitchen podcast. We're very impressed that you made it all the way to the end. You can learn more about our show at amessinthekitchen.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. A Mess in the Kitchen is a production of Matriarch Digital Media. Executive producer, Twyla Dang. Produced and edited by the lovely, wonderful Beth K. Gibbs. Production assistant, Mia Register. You can find more great podcasts from Matriarch Digital Media at matriarchdm.com. And until next time, here's to good enough cooking. Cheers.